Hello? Hey peeps. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if someone is around. Last time some of you connected after 3 or 4 minutes and someone complained that they almost missed Dorian's entrance, and that's a no-no. So I don't have something as spectacular in the first 4 minutes as the entrance of one Dorian Pavus, but I don't want you to miss on anything, so I'm gonna wait for a second. And sorry if I'm later than usual, later than I was supposed to be, but you know how it is. You get out chatting, couple of beers become 3 become 4, you know it is. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? Hope fine, and the same goes. Anto, hello! So you got the quote. Of course you got the quote. I have to be honest, I didn't know how to actually call this one, and when I remembered where we left off, I mean, someone would absolutely hate this place, wouldn't he? But then I think that he would probably hate every place. The Forbidden Oasis is not a place where I would bring Anakin Skywalker, actually. So last time, it's so last time! Sorry, I'm sillier than usual. We highlighted a couple of skulls, shards around. Okay, someone is attacking us. I think these are, yes, wildlife. So those are dead. No, okay, no. Hyenas, and I hate these suckers here because they are super aggressive, more than wolves are, and a bit more tough than wolves. And basically for the rest they are the same. As I was saying, we have shards to collect and oases to explore. More honestly the latter than the former, because as I was saying a couple of streams ago, I do not intend to go looking for all the shards, because it's a suicide, guys. Oh my god, I managed to get all of them once. Can you hear it? It's up there. It's in a place that right now from here I cannot absolutely reach, so I'm not gonna try. It's gonna come up eventually. Oh, hyenas again. It's gonna come up organically, and I'm not going to do that. Not right now. I'm gonna to look for it because I show you what the shards are actually for. Because, okay, puppy dog, asshole puppy dog. Are you done? Yes. The shards obviously actually have a purpose, but you have to work pretty hard for that purpose. Okay, one should be pretty easy. Exactly here, and here we have also
that temple in the desert.
Yes, Solus, another key to that temple in the deserts. Who knows what we're gonna find there? Yeah, Blackwall. Okay, here you can see there's with this stock. It's the first time we get it. It's gonna be useful. Blackwall is very Okay, story time. I don't want a story time. Too bad, I'm gonna tell anyway. For a long time, I'm gonna jump. Sorry. I know it hurt, but you're hurt already. For a long time, I was saying, I misheard what Blackwell says when he puts an enemy down. He shouts something in the line of "Down you go," okay? But he has sort of an accent. Yeah, look who's talking. I got another story afterwards. And I was "Down you go," and I didn't understand it, and I understood actually "Damn you, girl." It was like, ooh, Solas, fierce. Sorry, Blackwell, you're fierce. Ooh, damn you, girl. And it was a bit, I don't know, out of character. But anyway, a lot of angst, yes. So, okay. Here we have another thing. These are the deep mushroom. Those are present in Dragon Age Origins and in Dragon Age... Hello, Iviani. In Dragon Age 2 as well. But they look different. They actually look like mushrooms. Here, as you can see, deep mushrooms are this blue glowing thing. And you cannot see it very well from here. We will be able to see it very clearly later. I'll show you better. But these are actually mushrooms that grow from corpses. Spider corpses. Oh, no, I hate spiders. I hate spiders. Why? Okay, this is... I know you cannot actually get to this, if I remember correctly, exactly. I tried so hard. I don't know, wasted half an hour once. You simply have to walk around and you end up there. In every fantasy game, in every fantasy setting, there are giant spiders. This is a legacy from Dungeons and Dragons, the monster manual. It had spiders as a middle low level enemy that your party could face. They were kind of a bother, especially when they were in large groups. And I remember it being... I played a lot of D&D, I played a lot of role-playing games in general, and I still play, actually, obviously, and they were a very easy and manageable enemy for the Dungeon Master, actually, for the Storyteller. Ooh, there's a rift here, I didn't remember it, sorry. Okay, we're gonna go and... Ooh, nice. As you can see, I have this blue bar near my character's icon, and now I don't have it anymore, and I'm gonna have it again. That's the barrier. And Solas actually cast the barrier on me as soon as we entered combat. Thank you, Solas. That was very considerate of you. Solas is sometimes very nice. Just sometimes. I was saying spiders are actually a low... Oh, I didn't recharge my potion. Not a problem. Would you mind? Yeah, actually, I probably mind because... Okay, I was blocked. And so it carried in basically every fantasy setting. You have spiders. Obviously, one other reason why, Blackwell, why aren't you using your ability? This one, this, they are making blink on the lower right of the screen. This, you have to go with that, not lunge and slash. You do not use... Oh, sorry, I'm going to control Blackwell, and I'm going to try and control my anger. Talk about angst. I'm sorry. Obviously, these...
So it was just you, alone in the vast wilderness.
What are you on about?
The lone wanderer searching the world. What's he trying to find? Love? Absolution?
Try someone with a strong arm and stronger will to fight Darkspawn.
Yes, but what does that represent?
Wanting to kill more Darkspawn.
Ah, you're just like Sebastian.
Okay, being told that you're just like Sebastian is not a great thing, honestly. Anyway, Barry, the writer. But let's see if we can finish a sentence now and then. The spider, fantasy giant spider thing is obviously heavily influenced and a legacy of... Ooh, we leveled up. Tolkien. Obviously. I did not remember water here. But for realsy. Wow. Absolutely. I thought it was all desert here. Tulax Path. I've been here before, haven't I? I obviously have. Paragon's Luster is another very useful material. And it's one of the lower tier material, the more useful and powerful. I don't think it's tier 2 already, I think. So in Tolkien you have Ungoliant and Shelob, and all the spiders are enemies, and the spider is obviously very often a metaphor for weaving mystery and mischief and shadows and stuff. Where the hell is that shadow? Ooh, up there. I'm not gonna go and get it. Not now. So every fantasy game has spiders. Some are just very big. Some are incredibly huge. Some are ridiculously huge. Some are just small spiders. Everyone is honestly a bit much. And to be truly honest, my arachnophobia prefers the larger spiders to the smaller ones. Because large spiders do not register as such in my brain. They're bigger animals. They're not the super quick jumpy thing that other spiders are. But I'm done with it. And anyway, in every fantasy setting you find a spider. Stop putting giant spiders in fantasy settings, please. Now we are come to a plane that it's called Solazan. Solazan. Okay. Who knows? Coincidence, I think. Ooh, another plant, new plant, Dragonthorn. The day a villain will try to wreck the ecosystem by exterminating spiders, my party will certainly refuse to hell with creepy crawlies. Yeah. Absolutely. But, well, something that I actually appreciate is that we didn't bring forward from the Baldur's Gate times. We have no giant slugs and there's jelly stuff that were very common in dungeons. We have another one of these. We're gonna do it very quickly. Then we're gonna go away because this place is giving me anxiety. Okay, one. As you can see, the other time I was... Okay, this thing here, I never actually managed to find a way to go up there. And as you probably know, if you're watching this, you like video games, you're a player in some form or way, or you're interested. So you know that one of the games that every player every gamer cannot avoid playing actually is, let's see if I can get that high. I'm not talking about smoking stuff. I'm talking about climbing stuff. If you put a mountain, a castle, something above the... Where's the... Okay, I already found the third one. Oh, sorry. Okay. It's a strange couple of days. Anyway, you want to climb it. So the first time I saw this, I said, yay, I want to go up there. And I tried. And I failed. As you can see, it would seem quite... serpent stone. I like serpent stone. It would seem quite easy to actually jump and go up there. It is not. If I go from here, I get stuck after a while, so I won't. And unfortunately, this is not Skyrim. You cannot exploit the environment in the same way, and so you cannot go up and climb stuff as you can do in Skyrim. So yeah, you cannot go up there. Here we found some of these creepy statues, Einag, already a couple of times. Okay, let's very quickly level up our characters. Or character. I didn't see if the others are leveling up as well. I'm gonna go and take the... no, I'm gonna go and take this. Yes, or... No, I want this one. More radius. Okay, all good. And then we're going to enter this cave. Suspicious cave. We've been told... Ooh, another one of these mushroom. Here, you can see it better. It's clearly a dead spider with belly up. And... oh boy, why? Actually, once I tweeted Patrick Weeks asking about that, knowing that he's arachnophobic as I am, and it didn't came out very well, and it sounded a bit offended, and I didn't want to, so I'm so sorry, Patrick. Anyway, we've been told that they were mining this zone, so yay, I think these people are not mining anything now. Okay, why are people inside vases? Is this a tomb? I never thought about it, but this could be a tomb. Oh god, why are we going down here? We're trying to solve the mystery of the shards, not to get ourselves killed. But there are nugs, and when there are nugs, everything is fine and dandy, isn't it? So I can see the water from here. There's a part that we can bash here, and I can also see red dots. It's me, or the jump thing works only partially. In the end, it gives some freedom, but it's very limited, so it makes reading the reading the environment. Your comment gets cut after a while. Sorry, I don't know if it continues. Anyway, yeah, the jumping thing is only useful to a point. But it's a very human jumping, well then jumping. It's a bit high, honestly, but you can just jump through very small obstacles. So I can see red dots, so they're gonna be enemies ahead. Regions discovered. The intrinsic pool. And here we are. Yeah, it's pretty common to miss stuff because of that. No one's here. I wonder... Oh, no, I know why. Because I'm coming here too early. So, there's a door. Let's see. Unlock with the power of 6 shards.
Something feels wrong here. It's worth by the door.
I agree. Something's not right.
Let's read. Tracing from temple doors. An inscription taken at the temple doors in the forbidden oasis, followed by a translation. The writing is shaky and uneven, as though the writer labored to complete the task. Emma solas invardinan, telgaras solasan, melana enathim lasanaste. Arrogance became our end. Come not to a prideful place. Now let humility grant favor. You see this? Remember what I told you last time? Yeah. Screenshot it or write it down and put it in your pocket. Put it away. Remember it for later. Emma solas him Vardinan. I'm sorry. It's a coincidence, isn't it? It's a coincidence. Isn't it, Solus? I'm sorry. Yeah, is Solus for pride, arrogance? Yeah, exactly. Solus actually in Elven actually means pride and arrogance as a synonym. So we have, I think, enough shards to open the first door. No,
Not
we
enough.
Solus, you're pissing me off. Don't have enough to open this door, but we now know that the shards are used for this purpose. But we are a bit ahead of ourselves. We cannot jump down from here, or we can, but we're gonna die. So we are going to simply do this. We're going to leave the oasis for now and go back to, not while we're here, back to Haven for table missions and to regroup, because we have a situation to address. We cannot go camping in the desert. Okay, Solus? I know you want to, but we can't. May I take this time to invite you to subscribe and like, but most of all, subscribe so that I can annoy you with email alerts when I go online. If you're seeing this in the future, do it anyway, because I'm gonna put on some other videos that are not necessarily Let's Plays. I'm plotting some videos about the lore and the characters of the Dragon Age franchise, so that we are paving the road to Dragon Age 4. That is absolutely coming and in the works. I'm going to talk a bit with Blackwell.
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
I actually got dropped. I don't know. I fell from it. Okay. Yeah. Some more videos this way come. Absolutely. I was lucky.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
Okay, Sarah told us she thought we'd be bigger. You told me you thought I'd be human. Something else? Do you want me, I don't know, to cut my hair? To dress differently? I want to dress differently. At least you're honest.
Being upfront is better than knife ear.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
This is such an asshole answer. Some worship me. I like that. It's like, I don't know, Gaston from Beauty and the Beast or Captain Hammer from Dr. Horrible. Honestly, I'm not sure yet.
It's been a whirlwind. It's hard to say where I fit.
I guess we'll have to figure that out. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Blackwell has beautiful eyes. Sorry, that was a note. Oh, By the way, I actually tried to find out who the voice actor for Connor Green is. We met Connor last time in Redcliffe, usual glitch, and I wanted to know who the voice actor for Connor was, because the one listed in, let me see, there's something here that I need to read. Yes, the one listed in okay, those are the patient observation. This is the infirmary. About us, about me, about the Herald, when we were in sort of a comatose state. The one listed on the wiki is actually, I don't know if you know that, you probably do, it exists, it is a Dragon Age wiki, it's very, very complete.
Mercenary band that joined the Inquisition.
Sorry?
The Wolves Chargers? They've got a healer of their own. He showed me some tricks. Got a demon claw wound to stop festering faster than I'd ever seen.
I've heard good things about the Chargers. Polite and respectful they are.
Everyone's respectful around us. Never know when they might need their guts shoved back in.
Okay, I love these two sisters by the Chantry. Every time you walk by them, stop and listen what they're saying, because they're gonna have also a fantastic conversation later. Was I saying something
I will take these injuries.
important in any way? I don't know. Maybe.
Apothecary
Here we
Don
go.
wanted
If
to
you
know
find
when he might be able
anything,
to provide the
please bring it
materials he
in.
needs.
No
I
creature.
asked for
Okay.
Don not to rush us. Demon essence is dangerous.
Sorry.
I'm going to take a look at our side missions. As you can see, if we go and look at the war table here in the Ferelden area, you
We'll
can
post
see.
soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Okay,
Our
babe.
best guess that's safe, anyway.
As you okay, we're gonna see this in a minute, but we have two options: champions of the just, and it costs 15 points, or in hushed whispers, also 15 points. If we choose one of these two, we're going to close the other option off. So that's it. Red Jenny, let's see how it went. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered, "Of course." Quite disturbing. So Sarah's idea is actually working, and we're going to have practically bee bombs. This is going to be interesting. So, let's see in Orlais if we indeed had something going on. No, we don't. But a couple of new small missions popped up. As you can see, we did this. A present for Bianca is a new one. Liliana, heard your little birdies have had recent success picking up shiny things for the Inquisition. Maybe you can help me out. One of the apprentice mates saw me walking by with my Bianca, and we struck up a conversation. The apprentice said he once met a Formari mage named Provident who had ideas for the improving the precision of siege engines, and wondered if they could be adapted for Bianca. And then it got into phrases like recoil dampening and rectilinear motion, and I politely excused myself. Could you tell your magpies to keep an eye out for our Provident or his designs? Obviously, I don't have trouble with Bianca's accuracy, but she does like it when Daddy gets her new fittings. Varric. I'm sorry, I've tried to imitate in some way Varric's brawl, but yeah, okay. Sorry, Brian Bloom. Yes, Liliana is gonna do it. It will take 44 minutes. We're gonna let this go. So, if you go on a mission and see, for example, we're going to take a look at in Hushed Whispers, it will tell you the recommended levels. You see, 4 to 7. I think we are about 6 or 7 already. It means that if you do this mission before or later, much later on, you're going to find it too hard or too easy, obviously. So that's something that we don't want to do. I wanted to do something else before. I know I'm forgetting something. I'm absolutely sure I'm forgetting something. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do something first. I'm sorry. My brain tonight is not completely here. Can you see in the bottom right where the logo is blinking? It's not just my copy of Inquisition, right? I mean, can you see those patch of screen that is not the same black as the other? Okay, sorry. It bothers me every time. It's not important, but it bothers me. I wanted to do a couple of things first. Let's see, because you see, there are 2 things that I actually dislike very much. Okay, let's get a bit of power. Okay, good. Let's take a shortcut from here. I really don't like the armor I'm wearing. I don't want to go and try to solve the problem with the mages in this armor, okay? I'm sorry, but nah. So we're gonna go here first. I could synchronize the golden nug, but I don't want to do that. Not right now. So we're going to create armor, craft armor. Now, look at this. This is so cute on you, but a bit, honestly, out of character. She looks so cute in this. Let's see. This is basically what we have on right now. This is the other armor, another very cute option. This is the boilerplate. This is basically 16 jackets on over each other. This is very nice, but I don't think you can wear this exactly. Okay, the only thing that we can do is actually make a better version of these. Make apprentice male arms, those are stuff that we can use to modify the actual armor. Why are you running? Don't do that, please. Or use the Untam Sar. The Untam in Kunari, in Kunlat, sorry, Kunlat or Kunlat, I think. Kunlat is the Kunari language, and Antam, it's the Kunari word for the army, basically the military. The Kunari society is divided in 3 sections. And now I did not prepare myself to tell you all this stuff, but basically there are 3. It's a bit similar to the Paragon system in the Dwarven. Okay, I'm gonna do apprentice nail arms. I cannot do that for maybe. Yeah, I know all this stuff, please. 4 cloth and 2 leather, but I don't have those, so I cannot. Let's see if I can do the Antamsar. No, I cannot, and I cannot. I don't have the materials. I don't have the boats. I don't have the boats. Okay, I'm going to sell stuff that I don't use, like valuables. Okay, yes. All of them. Too many breeches. I'm gonna keep them for now. And a personal locket. Okay. We do have nice supply of stuff, but not enough. That's too bad. Okay, let's see. Mercy's Crest is done. I can put it away, and we'll probably could buy it back later if you really, really want to. Okay. So, Qunari society is divided in three pieces, basically, with three heads. And those are the Antam is the army, and the Arishok is the leader of the Antam. If you played Dragon Age 2, you obviously met the Arishok. And he is basically like a Grand General, but more than that, he is the leader of all the forces of attack and combat. Then we have the Arikun and the, if I'm not mistaken, Arigena. I don't know how it's pronounced because I don't think we ever heard it pronounced, so I'm calling Arigena, but I'm not sure. So the Arikun is the oh no, I'm really sorry. The Arikun is the leader of the Arigena, and they are basically called the soul of the Qunari. The Antam is the sword of the Qunari, and the Arigena is the collective order where the people who take care of the Qunari people are. And this includes the priesthood, basically. The Arikun is the leader of this, and this includes the Tamasaran, who are the people who actually regulate, control, and help the Qunari breed and, I don't know, educate children.
You know, Arthur, you actually are a good rider under all that fog.
Thank you. Kindly.
Those two are talking about horses. And obviously we do have also the Ben Hassarat. And who's a Ben Hassarat? This guy. He is part of the priesthood. Can you imagine? Yes. He's part of the priesthood. So he's a very nice acquaintance of us, and it's nice to know because honestly you would never imagine him as a, I don't know, a priest. That's very, very strange. Okay. And then okay, we also have okay, I'm messing up here with the Qunari history. I'm really sorry, but so I didn't remember exactly the name. The Arigena is actually the other part that controls everything else that you don't know. The artisans, the makers of stuff, people who make food and weapons and furniture and clothing, and those who make society work as a whole. So it's the other important part. There are three of them: the Arishok, the Arikun, the Arigena, and they control the Qunari society, all based on the tome of Koslun and the principles of the Qun. But I'm preparing a short video about this specifically. So yeah, and another on Andraste. So I was saying, keep an eye on the channel because I'm going to upload them soon. I'm gonna go and do something that we need to do before we can go on, actually. I hate this part. I really, really hate this part, but we're going to do it. Okay, guys, now we have to make a choice. But first...
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Your scouts will have to wait a bit because... yeah, the explosion. Let's call it the explosion. Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this now. Are you ready? Yes. You gotta be. I gotta be. Note, choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. I know. It's impossible to work with the Templars, let's be honest. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Girion Alexius, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Lavellan, that's us, and the power to reorder time itself. Let's not exaggerate things. He has kindly invited Lavellan to the castle, alone, to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat, while Alexia's attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. Ready? Gonna do this.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Oh, Colin.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Obvious trap. Obvious. And it's not a trap. They basically said, come along so I can kill you better. How nice of him.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me? He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Obviously.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war.
Yeah, not
Our
a good
hands are
idea.
tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
Honestly, you're all pessimistic, okay? I don't think it's over.
The Magister's son, Felix, told me Alexius is in a cult that's obsessed with me. I doubt they'll graciously receive our apologies and go about their business.
That would be nice.
They will remain a threat, and a powerful one, unless we act.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
I wonder what would happen if I chose, this isn't worth the trouble. Well, let's go have beer. I don't know. Contact the Earl, or we need another way inside. Honestly, a daily shelf wouldn't think about contacting the human power. So we need another way inside.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer? A watercourse? Something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
I know.
Wait.
I know.
There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why
Honestly,
we need a
Colin.
distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Lavellan, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
I love you.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods.
This is Scout Jim. Remember Scout Jim.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this.
No, but I'm
Still
gonna
go
do it.
after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
So, last chance to decide actually if you want to do this. If you want to commit to going after the mages and abandon the Templar. The Templar route, not the Templars, abandoning the Templars completely. In a way. Anyway. That scout is Scout Jim. Nowhere, and it isn't written anywhere that his name is Jim, but the fandom decided his name is Jim. And if you ever romance Colin, you're gonna have a very nice scene with him. Note, choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. It's already impossible to work with the Templars. Have you met the Templars? Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Girion Alexius. Oh, we already read this, and we're gonna commit. Ready, steady, go! Ouch! Ooh, I'm so underleveled. I usually do this at least 8 or 9, I think. Because I like to do things the easy way. Okay. Usually bring with me the people who make the best scene and the people who are more interesting to talk to after a particular scene. We do have Dorian with us, and we cannot choose not to bring Dorian. We need him. So we are already 2 mages. I'm not gonna take a 3rd mage because a full mage party will be interesting, but kind of a suicide. And I need my Blackie. And I also need a thief. A rogue. So Varric or Sarah? Varric or Sarah? I think I'm gonna go with Varric because, yeah, that hurts. Yeah, that's the worst. Yes. Also, let me see. Yeah, a nice group. That's kind of respectable. I don't like I usually bring Solas just to see what happens. And I bring Iron Bull for how funny he makes a certain comment Alexius makes later. But I'm not gonna do this. Not this time. I'm sorry, I've heard my neighbor actually moving around. I didn't count on the fact that it's midnight here, so it's kind of late, but he usually wakes me up, so here we go.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Llewellyn and no one else.
Yeah, because I'm coming alone. Yes, obviously. Did you honestly expect me to come alone? Also, Venatori and Tevinter people in general, how the fuck are you dressed? Okay, let's go. They're negotiators.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
Oh, Varric, I'm sorry, you're still in plaid weave.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again.
Liar, liar,
and your
on fire.
Associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
If you were not absolutely desperate, you mean? God, I hate the fact that poor Fiona... We're gonna talk about Fiona later. Absolutely. Poor Fiona is in the middle of this. Okay, I love this because you simply ooze trust. But I know that it's not... The actual answer you give is not as satisfying as this one, so...
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
You have them like objects. I hate you so much, Alexis. Also, have you noticed this the strange attire of Alexis and the Venatori in general. They have these hoods that have a single spike in the center. It's fabric, basically. I think it's hardened fabric, like they used starch or something. And on the sides have two other symmetrical spikes, plumes. Honestly, they look like elven ears. I always found it really strange. What shall you offer? Nothing. I know you want me dead. Let's talk about time magic. Let's do the time warp again. Sorry. Tell me about Venatori. We have connection. Honestly, I want her to be super blunt.
Nothing at all. I'm just going to take the mages and leave.
And how do you imagine you'll accomplish such a feat?
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
What have you done, Gerion Alexis? Weird Donnie Darko vibe from the costume. Yeah, I didn't think about it. A bit Donnie Darkish. Donnie Darker. Is concerned about you, jerk.
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son
Thief.
against me? You walk into my stronghold with your
I am
stolen
a
mark,
thief,
a gift
but...
you don't even understand, and think you're
Oh,
in
the
control.
mark.
You're nothing but a mistake.
Ouch, that hurts. So, what was supposed to happen, honestly?
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One. For this
Who?
world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Dorian Pavas, I love you. Okay, this could seem like a trivial moment, but this is really important. This moment here is the moment Dorian decides to align himself with the Inquisition and basically against his own people, against his own country. Even if the Venatori are just a splinter cell, a cult, right now they represent Tevinter. He's a son of a magister for Maker's sake. And right now is siding with us, and he doesn't know us. He's choosing to do what he believes is the right thing because he wants his country to change. And this is the moment Dorian Pavus really enters our life, and our life will be better for it. I'm sorry, I love him so much. Who's the Elder One?
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
Please, do that.
It's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Oops. Sorry. Oops. Something happened. And there was a time vortex. baby. Did you see the TARDIS? No, sorry. I want Dragon Age Doctor Who crossover would be epic.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Their armor, especially the helmet, is very, very gladiator style. I think the inspiration was absolutely the Roman gladiators more than the army, because Roman legionnaires did not use that kind of helmet. It was something more popular in the arena.
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
What?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
I'm sorry. Sometimes Dorian distracts me. He's so beautiful. What? How far? Or is that even possible? That doesn't sound good. And then we go back. Is that even possible?
Moved us through time. Can that even be done?
Normally, I would say no. Obviously, Alexius has taken his research to exciting new heights. We've seen his temporal rifts before. This time, we simply passed through one. Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Okay, what was supposed to happen? What about the others? And do you know this? What was supposed to happen, Dorian, here?
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely.
Oh,
if
simple
that
like that.
You would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I counted it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Makes sense?
Not really. Sorry. Not really. I always choose this. I'm sorry.
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
We didn't travel to time as much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. I love you, Dorian. What if we can't get back?
And what happens if we can't get back?
Exactly.
Then we get comfortable in our new present.
That's not ideal. I don't know if you noticed, but Dorian is dressed in a very different manner. Oh, look at what I found. Very differently than the other mages we've seen so far, the other characters we've seen so far. He has this beautiful fabric wrapped around him. Is supposed, I think, to be silk, because look at that. That's sort of translucent and shiny and everything, the white one. And then he has embroidery all over. Stay put for a second, Dorian, please. Can you hear this strange sound? I'm gonna shut up for a second so you can hear it. It's coming from this crystal. This is red lyrium, and red lyrium sings. This is very bad. To be this close to red lyrium, such a bad idea. But Dorian needs to be leveled up because that's... Oh, sorry, it's Siviani. Okay, what do we need? I usually spec Dorian as a super flamboyant mage, so fire, fire, fire! Okay, these three, and then we're gonna have... Fate Step, because Fate Step is absolutely necessary. And maybe even barrier. Now, let's go back here. Exactly, flamboyant. No, it was exactly my point. I think it's actually the origin of the word, but it comes from French, flamboyant, and it means exactly flaming. So, yes, pyromancer. Yeah. And also this. Then I want you to get to Wall of Fire. Boom, baby. Baby, you're a firework. Sorry. As you may or may have not, but if you have not, you probably never listened to one of my streams before, noticed I tend to sing sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope it's not as annoying as sometimes people find it in real life. Okay. I also open a lot of parentheses and I get stuck in it. So we're going out and we're going to see what happened. Find out what happened. But we're gonna do it next time because it's 1 hour and I know what's coming and it won't take 10 minutes to complete. It will take a bit longer and it's pretty important and it's also pretty intense, so I don't want to rush through it. Look at here, one particular detail I love is we will find a lot of these here. We already know we went through time and not as much through plays as we thought. So we are under Redcliffe Castle in the dungeons, and we have all this particular, beside from this desk, I think my grandfather had a desk exactly like this one. The chair, the book, the candle, everything is so beautiful here. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. We're going to exit the prison tomorrow and we're going to see what's happening. Actually, I'm gonna screenshot you, babe, so that we know where we are. And now we're gonna lose the image for a second, but don't worry, I'm here. Here we go. We're gonna pick it up from here and it's gonna be intense, so don't miss tomorrow's stream and we're gonna see what happens when you move through times and what happened, why we were doing it. So like and subscribe please if you want to keep getting, I don't know, emails and alerts of the new streams, and I will see you next time with a big temporal wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Thank you for watching. I am Tanakville. See you next time. Bye.